Hello, beautiful, lovely gamers. My name is Jonal. Yes, this is Overwatch. So like the fucking video, okay? Yeah, like it. Come on. Thank you. Okay, so okay, this is Overwatch. I made a video a while back talking about a 500 SR Genji one trick, and I was kind of reviewing him and coaching him. I actually private coached him. That's how I got in contact with him. I private coached him. He has improved a lot since I made that video. But somebody commented on my video a couple of days ago. And yes, I do read the comments. I just don't always respond to them because some of them are stupid. I'm very sorry. Some of you are great. Some of you. Please. And he says, I play Genji. I think he meant Genji. I play Genji nothing like this, and I'm hard stock bronze. And you know, when I read that, I was like, oh, this is going to be good. Now, because I'm hard stock bronze because I'm losing every single game. Yeah. I think it found the solution. So I lose SR because my team, and no, I don't mindlessly rush in. I have good positioning, and I peel for my team, but I can't get out of bronze because of it. And what essentially he's saying is, I'm hard-struck bronze because of my team. I have good positioning. I peel for my team, but I can't get out of bronze because of my team. And I've always found it so funny. And have you ever like had it like this in like anything where like you hear somebody complain like, oh, I'm, you know, in this bad or whatever, I'm not, you know, at this high level of whatever I'm doing because my team or because of other people. And like you're just thinking like, but a bunch of other people has, you know, gotten out of bronze, right? And you know, a lot of us wasn't ever in bronze. Like I started the game in plat, and first season I wasn't plat, I hit diamond. And that wasn't like you don't rank out of those ranks because, oh gosh dang, I had just had lucky good teammates. Like how lucky of me, right? You know, like a grandmaster player dropped into bronze is not RNG hoping that his team is good, or even like a gold player or something like that. Like it's not like praying like please, right? If it's a gold player, right? He's not like hoping like please give me good teammates in bronze, because if not, then I'm gonna be hard stuck down here, right? That's not how it works. If you're a good player, you're gonna rank up. And if you're not good enough, you're not gonna rank up, because you, after playing 100 ranked games, you are the only guy that's in the rank game all the time. Like you're the only factor that is constant in all your rank games. So you're gonna have some good matches with some good teammates. You're gonna have some bad matches with some bad teammates. But if you are good enough, like it doesn't really matter, especially when you're at the lowest rank, right? When you start hitting the higher ranks, sometimes it's team death. Like sometimes in the higher ranks, there's not much you can do about it. Like the enemy team is so, you know, good at the game that by average, like you need your team to help you. Like right, like like there's some grandmaster games, right, that you just can't carry, for example. But especially like at the lowest rank where everyone is just shit, like you should be easily able to destroy them. So I told him to submit a VOD, and I said to him, I promise you, it's your fault. It is not the team fault. And he did. So we were looking at Shiny Pants. He's a one-trick Genji, or at least a Genji main. And he is hard-stuck in bronze, and it's not his fault. So we're going to take a look at this. We're going to review it. We're going to coach it. But before we watch it, I have to show you something instead. And I have to show you, essentially, how you're supposed to play Genji on Nepal. It's a 7-minute video I recorded for this video here. And the reason I have to show it to you is because when you see this, and then you see his gameplay, we gotta be on the same page, okay, when I talk about this. So I'm gonna show you that. It's a 7 minutes. If you already know it, then you can jump 7 minutes ahead. If you already know how to play Genji on Nepal and you just want to watch this bronze guy. If you're unsure or you don't know how you're supposed to play Genji on Village Nepal, then watch the 7 minutes, and I'll see you when that's done. Okay, I just want to show you how to play Genji on this map. So normally, right, yeah, you dash out from spawn. Normally you go this right side. And the only reason that you go right side is that you can choose. You can either go here, if I want to, you know, to help my team duel top. Normally, if they're fighting top, then I can, you know, start off angling from here. Right, which is really nice. That's why, like, I like playing Genji, right? Like, I can play here if I want to. Right, and still, like, have that impact that I want, right? So, I can either go through here. I can go, if I wanted to, right? I can come here. I can also decide, oh, I would just want to start to go through kitchen. I don't want to play that choke point, so I'm going to go through kitchen, right? And then I can get this angle, right? Which just essentially gives me this space for free, right? If I have to go through the door and then down here, I can get poked, I can get pushed, they might see me, right? So this can be like a different way to just take that, if we want to fight for this high ground. However, in bronze, they don't. Like, they don't fight for that high ground. I still advise, like, to at least go through kitchen, because then you can take this, right? And then you can see, like, how much control I have here, right? I can start harassing, I can go from here, right? I can do this, right? And I can start playing, you know, over here and start, like, collapsing onto their backline, right? So I would advise that. The last part is that even if I go here, right, I can choose to just join my team and go through this choke point if for some reason we want to fight down here, right? And logically, when I go through this choke point, right, I can play here if the enemy team is there, but of course I can now get flanked. So ideally, right, we like to just climb here. And then, you know, now we can start, like, talk about, you know, I can sit up here and I can start shooting down at people, right? I can start helping with my team. But the thing is, I don't want to be inside the point, right? So a lot of this is going to be like, I want to fight close to this wall, because if I fight close to this wall, I can climb, right? And then I can keep on playing here, bam, bam, right? And I can keep on kind of go top every single time that I want to, right? And I can even, like, start doing stuff like this, right? Where if this is more like in higher list where you get, you know, harassed a lot, right? You can start, like, dropping down and then jumping back up and dropping down and jump back up. And I advise everyone to actually practice this. It's so important to, like, be able to kind of, like, bop up and down. But that's, like, the common ways of playing Genji, right? Like, you rarely, like, same with here, right? If I want to play here, right, I can play back here if I want to get these angles. Here I have some nice cover. I can play over here, right? Notice how I'm limiting this angle by playing over here. And I can even, like, limit everything from here. And I can take this high ground, right? So I can sit up here and I can be very annoying. And this is really powerful, right? Because from here, I can harass here, I can harass here, I can harass down here, and I can harass whoever's camping over here. I can harass people that are trying to rotate through this point, right? Like, these are normal, like, the normal positions. So even if I go through mid, right, I wanna, and this is also quite important, small details, right? I go through mid, right? I go like this. I don't go like this, because now I get harassed. I can go like this, and then I can kind of jump and shoot while I want to move. But then I want to push all the way up to here, and I don't climb like this, because now two angles, I get spammed. You know, there's a junk right here, there's a Cree here, whatever, right? I want to climb like this, right? Right? This is far more powerful. If there's somebody behind there, like, he's, like, I can just jump up and down and harass him here, right? Or I can sit and do this, right? And notice how powerful this is, right? I can also sit here, and I can shoot down here, and I can shoot down here if they try to push too far, right? And I can quickly take this angle here, right? So you want to play on top of these roofs, on top of these icons. Like, that is how you play this part of the map as Genji. And if you don't, like, I don't want to be in here. Notice, like, I'm just gonna get spammed by nades and rockets if they have a Pharah, and anti-nades, and hammer strikes, and earth shadows, and gravitons, and goddamn, you know, my mom is gonna come into the point, throw the kitchen sink in my head. Like, I'm just gonna get absolutely fucking destroyed in here. No cover, right? Like, I'm gonna do this with my deflect to protect me, right? Like, you know, I'm no cover, right? And there's no reason to. Like, I can sit out here. If I see somebody, let's say I'm sitting here, I see somebody trying to go into the point, right? I can then fight him here, kill him, go top, right? Continue to kind of play here, right? I get blade. If I want to blade inside the point, then fine, right? Then I can go inside the point, I can get some frags, right? I can go out here, but then I want to go back up again to my high grounds. Like, when I'm done, like, if somebody went into the point, I want to kill them, I'll go in here, I'll dash, I'll fight them, and then I'll go back out, and then I kind of keep on fighting people outside the point, right? And if they're trying to enter the point, then I want to sit, like, out here and kind of just be annoying outside. I don't want to stand here and fight them where, you know, I'm gonna get spammed, they're gonna have shields up, you know, I'm gonna get harassed, right? I want to be more on the outside. And notice, because I have 50-minute dash range, right, I can get to here from the other side of the map. Like, I can dash across the point. So anyone, as long as I'm outside the point, I can still access anyone inside the point that I want to. So I'm completely safe and have full control. But majority of the time, I'm gonna always, like, rotate back up here and keep harassing from top here. I might go and I'm gonna get a kill, and then I'm gonna go back up again, right? And then I'm gonna keep on playing, and then I'm gonna go back up again, and I'm gonna go in here, fight somebody, get some frags, get some damage, reload, go back in again because I have to reload, right? Kill somebody outside, right? Climb top again, right? And then, right, you can kind of keep on cycling these moves up over and over again. It's the same move over and over again. It's just, I go in, I get some frags, I climb up, I go in, I climb up, I go in and go in, I climb up again, right? And then what, I keep kind of rotating through my high ground, and I can choose so many different angles to attack from here. I can constantly stay safe, I can constantly avoid damage, I can constantly avoid getting shattered and grabbed and hit by anti-nades and stuff like that. So that's how you wanna play Genji on this map. And if you don't play it like this, then your position is shit. Like, if you stand in here in the middle of the point and you're just fighting like this is really bad for Genji. In some cluster team fuck fights, then sometimes you're doing it. But then you're normally like fighting out here, harassing, maybe taking some off angles, trying to kind of shoot around the shield, and then you dive in and you try to get some frags and you dive out again and stuff like that. And normally, again, there will be people outside the point that you can hunt down instead and harass instead. And a lot of time as well, you can sit outside the point and you can sit outside the point and you can still shoot in at the people on the point. And like, you can be as effective from here, not with the Dragon Blade, I hit the wrong button. Like, I can be as effective from here shooting at them than, you know, like sitting like this is as good as this, except that here I'm vulnerable to everything unless I have like shields, and those are gonna break, right? So like, I can do as much from here as I want. And, you know, I can even, like, wrap around this side here and, like, maybe hunt down some supports as I could from out here, just I'm safer out there, right? I can climb, I can shoot at range, I can wrap around the outside, right? I'm not going to get hit by nades, I'm not going to hit fire rockets and anti-nades and sleeps and everything, right? My mom is not going to throw the kitchen sink at me here, because fuck you, mom, I can climb to the roof and I can hide up here, right? So, that's how you want to play Genji on this part of the pile. Okay, so now that you watched that, time to watch this bronze Genji. Now, I do as I always do. I watch the VOD in advance, and I take my notes. And I will try not to laugh too much. There's some good ones in here. And I watched the VOD, and I took some notes. So what we're going to be talking about is the position of this guy. You know, the thing that he said that he's so good at. Let's talk about why your position is not good. Let's talk about your awareness. And let's talk about what I like to call goldfish combat memory. And you'll see what I mean. So let's just start out the game here. You know, right, of course, this is bronze. So, of course, there's a Bastion. And, of course, he has a golden weapon. Right? So it's Bastion main or some bullshit, right? So, of course, Bastion OP, as we all know. There's, of course, a Junkrat on this game. And actually, the enemy team is somewhat like, you know, they have a Hog or Rissa combo. Like, look at this meta shit, right? Okay, yeah, right. Team comp doesn't really matter in this game because nobody plays the team comp right anyway, so you should just play what you're good at, right? This is the first one. Buddy, you gotta know the range of your Switch Strike. Come on, man. Like, you're selling this already. As you know, right, please go to the right side. But whatever, it's not that important. And then, like, stuff like this. Like, why are you not just jumping over? Like, why are you climbing here, right? Like, you gotta, like, get, like, basic mechanics down. One, your dash range. It's actually kind of important to know exactly where dash range is. You can just practice that in a custom game, like trying to dash to different places and try to practice the precision. Like spend a couple of, like an hour or something just dashing around on the map with no cooldown on your Swift Flag, and you'll learn the range really easily. And two, bro, you gotta learn how to wall climb properly. That's just a given. Okay, so he's gonna run out here. Your team is gonna go right side, right? So ideally, you also want to go maybe right side if your team is going there. But you're gonna go here, you're gonna climb this for no reason. Nice. And then, okay, free kill, right? Free kill. Dude! Come on, man! Awareness, man. Okay. No, this Junkrat is more out of position than anyone I've ever seen, okay? Look at this. He's out of position, Diva in the face, Bastion behind, no healers around him, no tanks to peel him. This fucker should die. You even shoot him. You even see his health go under half. Just dash him. And for some reason you don't. Okay? So you let this guy live. This is gonna bite you in the ass. Right? For some reason, right? Okay? Then you go here and you kinda run and then you drop and then you're like, oh, there's nobody to drop to, and then you go back. Right? And this is what I mean by goldfish combat memory. Right? He just saw this Junkrat get obliterated and then he's just like, where did the Junkrat go that was slow? And there was no healers around. Where did he go? I don't know. I already forgot that he exists. Ooh, Mercy. Right? And then you're gonna see the Mercy and you're gonna shoot the Mercy. And that's great. And just dash the Mercy. My man. Right? Just go after and dash her. Like, she's out in the open. Just kill her. Right? Okay? There we go. Okay, there was a Junkrat on your right side. And he has been there the entire time. Like, you knew this. You saw him from the start. You saw him on the point, you checked that he didn't go back, so he has to be on your right side, right? He has to be, but you already forgotten that the Junkrat exists. Now you're in the middle of the map, you're actually gonna destroy the Tracer with a right click, okay? Then there's gonna be this Hammond, and then you're just gonna be like, okay, once again, I forgotten about the Junkrat, so, ooh, big shiny Hammond. I want to kill Big Shiny Hammond. And this is about your aim. Just slow down your shots, bro. Okay? Just slow down your shots. This is very predictable. Like, he's doing the same movement over and over again. So just slow down your shots and hit him. Okay? You're going to die to Junkrat. Junkrat's actually going to get a double kill because of it. Right? And at this point, like, rather kill the Junkrat than kill... Then focus out on the Hammond, who's not going to die. And 2, we talked about positioning in that clip, right? Instead of standing in the middle of the point, right? When you kill the Mercy, then you back off and then you go high and then you kill the Ana who was standing outside, right? Or you kill the Junkrat who was behind you, right? Don't go into the middle of the point because that's when you got hit by the anti-nade that wasn't meant for you and then the Junkrat nades that wasn't meant for you, okay? So you're not killing stuff and you're out of position already. Great start to the game, okay? And again, you're bronze. This is expected, right? And hey, props for daring to put in a bot. It's not fun getting roasted or whatever, like getting coached like this. Because I'm just going to point out every single mistake you're making and explain why they're a mistake. Because I'm a very straightforward coach. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You had a crazy clean shot on the Tracer, and that's about it. Teamfight is lost, right? Your team is dead. No need to go in. Okay, that's the Tracer. The Tracer wasted all her blinks. The Tracer wasted recall. Okay, so the Tracer actually killable now. Right? And instead of now standing here, and there's a health pack like here, right? So go and take the health pack. And you don't need to feed ult shots to your supports. It's fine. The ult you're losing so much damage now, right? Like, you can be poking at this Junkrat, you can be help breaking the shield down, so you can bully the Orisa, right? You're losing so much ult shots. And you're also allowing them to kind of just stay here for free, and this guy to be harassed down, so he's gonna have no resources. They're gonna have all their resources because you wanna give like 3% ult charge to your supports, right? So pick up the health pack and just keep on playing, right? Keep on playing, keep on applying pressure. At this point, your positioning should tell you to take some space. For example, you could have gone here, and you could start already applying some damage through kitchen. You could have been down here. You could have been shooting at the Orisa, right? Like, you could be doing so much. And because of this, the opposing side is just going to walk up and claim a shit ton stage and engage you guys, right? And you're not there. On top of that, right, high ground would have been great if you were on this high ground instead. You're gonna W, you're just gonna cross through the enemy team. There's gonna be a Junkrat here, which you once again just allowed to walk in because you were sitting and waiting for your supports back there to heal you. That's not good positioning. You gave a lot of the map. You've been inactive now for half an hour because you've been waiting for that little extra healing, right? The Junkrat's gonna rip tire. You're gonna keep shooting the Junkrat. He's gonna jump up. You're even gonna like check up and see him, and then you just forget about him. You don't even like track him when he goes up. Like, it looks like you're trying. Like, you look up, you flick up a little bit to like, oh, he went up, and then you just forget him. Now, luckily, your Sigma kills him, which is nice, right? So that's good for you. But again, like, you could easily have killed him yourself. You're gonna go for this Tracer. This Tracer just out in the open. And for 1 second there, you actually had kind of good positioning. So until you dashed, right? So for 1 second here, okay? You notice here how this wall blocks this LOS, right? And as I talked about, now you can just walk up here and take this high ground if you want to, right? Ideally here, this Tracer is out in the open in front of your team, right? And he kills your Sigma. And you don't want him to just sit there and then free farm on your Sigma. So instead of trying to hit him with your shurikens, especially when you hit him a little bit, you see he's lacking some health, you right-click dash melee him to burst him. Either you kill him or he should have to run away, right? So you want to, at that point, like, try to just kill him or dislodge him, like, make him go away. Instead, you dash here. So your entire team is dead, right? There was the pulse bomb that killed 2, right? The Diva got killed by the Junkrat, right? Then your Sigma died. Your team is dead, right? And you decide to dive this far in, which is not good positioning. And worst case scenario, you're gonna stagger here. And then you even miss your dash to that high ground. And number 3, I know this is so many mistakes in one. Number 3, your dash, right? You use it to get kills, right? So you're trying to get kills, right? You're dashing something because you think you can kill it, right? There's that one exception where you try to, like, you dash to the Tracer. Either you kill him or he runs away, right? That's Tracers. Those have a little bit of an exception to this rule, but you try to dash up to kill it. I think you could have killed that Tracer with ease, but whatever. Or 2, you dash to escape. So kill or escape, right? This is not kill or escape. This is like you trying to take the position, right? And you could have done that by just walking up and climbing to here, right? And then you would have dash, so you could actually get kills. And you would have dash, so you could jump and then dash, and then you could get out by getting over this house. And then you could get out, right? But you don't have none of that now. So you took a lot of, took space. You didn't even take space, right? And then, this is what I say about, like, about goldfish combat memory, right? You attack, you fuck up, so you attack the Mercy. Great. Now you just burned your dash, so you can't just burst this anymore. That's why we don't just dash around like idiots, right? Because then you're gonna kill the Mercy now, right? If you run up, climbed, drop down, then you're gonna kill the Mercy here, right? And then maybe dashed out or dashed up, because they can't chase you up. Like, you can go up and they can't do anything about it. But she's super low. Like, super low. Like, you had some good damage on her, right? Instead of focusing her and trying to kill her so you can get a dash and actually get a frag here, you start focusing the fortified Orisa with the Mercy heal on. And it's just like, is it because she's closest or because she's shooting at you? I have no clue why you're changing target here. But for some reason, you decide to focus the Orisa instead of like trying to kill the Mercy and then, you know, dash chain to get like ult charge or dash out or whatever, right? It was a bad call nevertheless. But like, I don't understand why you swap targets all the time, right? And again, it comes down to like, this is so common of like bronze and silver and sometimes gold, but mainly like bronze silver gameplay, right? Like, you have no awareness where people are on the map. Like, so Junkrats can just walk past you and there can be an Ana sitting on this right side of the map the entire match and you're not paying attention to the fact that she's there, right? And then, so you know awareness of what the fuck is going on. You are super slow on like punishing people with your dashes. Like, you're super slow at like killing stuff. And then your positioning is off, right? You never claim space. You never take any powerful position, right? You've never been taking any of these high grounds for real and like playing powerful positions where you can just farm, shoot down at people and be in dash range of multiple people and go and dash into multiple people. You're never in any of those good positions. You're a lot of time out of cover, in the open, in the middle of the enemy team, just taking a shit ton of damage for no fucking reason. And you, for some reason, just swap targets. You just forget that you're trying to kill someone, and then you just swap target to something else. And it's not like that target that you were focusing is full health, and the other targets is like low health, and then you swap to the low health target. Like, you just like, this guy's not in the middle of my screen anymore, so I'm just gonna shoot the new thing that's in the middle of my screen. That's what it feels like. And it's very common for low elos, and this is why you're bronze. Like, even though you're hitting shots, I want to also preference that you're hitting shots against people that's not counter-strafing. You're hitting very easy shots, right? Like, you don't have to move around, duck around, jump around a lot, which actually increases the difficulty of each shot. So then they're more difficult to hit. But it doesn't really matter. In bronze, you're hitting a lot of shots. You're hitting a lot of body shots. You're hitting a lot of headshots. Actually, a significant amount of headshot compared to what your elo should be. Most people shoot like the legs. So that's fine. But like, everything else is just off and wrong. And you're just doing, and you know, it's just not good. You're gonna go out here. You're gonna shoot a little bit at the Hammond. I want to point out just the balls of this Junkrat, okay? So imagine, okay, you're playing this Junkrat, right? And you can choose where you want to stand, and you choose like as far from cover as you can possibly choose. You don't go to this side, you stand literally in the middle. And then you stand completely still. Okay, this is the kind of people that you're losing to. I'm pointing this out. These are the kind of guys you're losing to. Okay? He's standing still. Without cover. Holding down mouse 1. And it's working. Okay? And you're not punishing him. This is the freeze kill of your life. Okay? And then, imagine you're this guy. And you see the entire enemy team push through, right? So you're this Junkrat. And you're like, oh, right. Oh, shit. That's the entire enemy team. Okay. So what do, right? Do you go to cover and start lobbing some tactical nades? Do you drop a trap so the Genji can't dash you? No. Not this guy. This guy jumps while... I didn't notice this, but while reloading... He jumps in a straight line down towards the enemy team. The balls of this, I assume, UK player, because his name is Old UK. The balls of this player is ginormous. Okay, but anyway... Right, and then, you know, we nano the Rhine, and the Rhine walks with shield up, right? Getting all the value out of that nano. You fight on this low ground. You see a tracer, of course, so you start chasing. Of course, like, you could take powerful positions. You could apply some pressure here. You could go top, right? You could bully this Ana, who's been sitting back, just healing all game. You're gonna chase this tracer. You're gonna dive in. You're gonna pull out the blade. You're gonna be able to finish off that Orisa, which is great. Then you're gonna get this Ana. You miss one of your swings, but that's fine. And you win that team fight. Sure thing. Okay, you kill the Junkrat and then you win the team fight. Now, you take good positions, right? So you go top, great, you see somebody, you start sending some shurikens at him, right? Okay, you take this angle, okay, it's fine. You can't see the right side here, so you should be able to see the right side. I personally like to stand here. That's normally because we want to guard from this right side. But also, like, it gives us a really nice, like, angle into when they try to push for this choke point here. It gets us a really nice angle. So I normally like to stand on that right side, but that's also because I like to check for the right side, that nobody pushes there, right? You're gonna sit here, and you're gonna see the Junkrat, who's, like, just living his best, he's just living his best life, okay? So you chase him. Now, you don't need to chase him, right? Because he's on the flank, and he has nades, which suck at range, because they are so slow projectiles, and you can just shoot shurikens at him at range, which are much better. So you can actually just harass him with shurikens, and every time he goes within 50-meter range, you can just dash and kill him. So you can actually just harass him. He's not going to get healed out here, right? So you don't actually need to kill him. But this is bronze, so of course we're going to kill him, of course, right? Then, the one thing you want to do, right? You don't want to get too close, because you don't want to get in range of C4, and you don't want to get in range... the closer you get, the easier it is to hit his nades. And his nades hurt like a motherfucker. So you don't want to go into too much range. And, of course, you want to be somewhat predictable. You want to go, like, left, right. You want to climb up. You know, there's a water tower here that you can, like, play on. You can climb up here. Right? You want to get some elevation, so it's difficult for him to shoot you. But, of course... Again, and this kind of goes down to, like, bronze, right? You just go in a straight line. Right? And then he just kills you with the C4 in close range. Right? And the worst part is, like, if you wanted to dash him, you could just have dashed him in the beginning and close the gap and become behind him. That requires some mechanics, right? But you can just sit here and you can just shoot shurikens. Like, at this range, you can just shoot shurikens at him. And keep kind of pushing here and keeping, like, a good distance and shooting shurikens at him. And as long as you're in dash range... When he gets low enough, you just dash him and kill him, right? But once again, you don't even need to kill him. You have your healers and everything over here, right? There's a Mori behind you, there's an Ana behind you, right? So you just need to harass him, right? But of course, you go for this, you run in a straight line. You run straight into an 8, you don't even pop the flag. Like, at least if you're running in a straight line, pop the flag, right? That gets you killed, and now the carry is dead. You're supposed to be the carry every single round, right? That's why you're hard stuck, because you don't carry every single game. You should carry every single game, and if you do, then you should not lose, right? You go here, there's a Junkrat top. He got hit by an Ana. There's actually a Mercy up here that for some reason just forgets to heal him, even though she flew up to heal him. And for some reason, she decided it's time to go down because my Ana is losing like 35 health. So I need to run down, okay? So... You know he's top. You saw him top. So all you need to do is walk up, and as I showed you, climb here, and then you can play up here, and then you can right-click him, right? Then that way you have dash, right? So you have free kill with dash, right? But instead you dive up here, and he goes AF fucking K. Like the amount of luck. Like he just stops playing the game. I don't know. He probably goes for fucking. He's gonna eat some Cheetos or something. I don't know, man. Take a sip of his Mountain Dew. I don't fucking know what he's doing, but he doesn't get healed. And he just stops playing the game. But again, you just dash up. You're not getting any damage out of dash. You could just have walked up and climbed and then killed him. So it works out, but it only works out because for some reason his Mercy doesn't heal him and he's AFKing. And right, and that's like important for you to notice. You just wasted dash for no reason. You could just have walked up, climbed, and then killed him. And use your combos. And the only reason this works is because he's so bad. Right? A good Junkrat, there would be a trap here. He would shoot and he would hear the dash. He would just be spamming his nades here. You would dash up into a nade, and then he would C4 himself back, and you would take a shit ton of damage or die. Okay? But all of that out of the way, you have a good position now, right? You're high, and you immediately drop. Right? That was a great position. And notice, the entire enemy team, they're stuck in the choke, right? Except the Hammond. Fuck the Hammond. And the Tracer. Fuck the Tracer, right? Those are just annoying, right? You can sit up here, bro, and you can just farm them, right? You can just farm these. These three will never go through that choke point. You kill the Junkrat. These three will never go through that choke point without you bullying the living shit out of them if you sit on that high ground. And then you can, you know, if the Tracer pushes too close, then you can fuck up the Tracer. And if the Hammond is annoying, then you can shoot at the Hammond, right? And you can keep harassing the Hammond. But outside that, you can control this choke point. You can control this push. They have to push here, and then they're out in this big open space where you can just sit on a high ground and just fucking farm. And then dash down and kill somebody. And it's the easiest game of your life. best position that you could take, right? Instead, you play fucking tag with a tracer who's so much faster than you, right? And you just fucking run, and she's nanoed and everything, right? And while this happens, of course, the enemy team starts pushing in. Orisa wastes 45 because it's bronze. Right now, there's a shield in your fucking face, right? If you were top here, right? Ooh, shoot the Orisa. Ooh, shoot the Hammond who's pulling your Sigma. Okay, harass the supports who is standing still. And for some reason, the Mercy is healing the full HP Ana, which is really nice, right? Instead, you're playing catch with a Tracer and her entire team, right? You, like, look at this. This is the worst position that Genji can be in. A giant shield in front of you, healers there, tanks there, everything there, and you have no angle, and you're just gonna get spammed, right? And then you see the Tracer, and the Tracer dash out, and she's low. Okay, you want to go for that kill, you gotta run past Orisa and just ignore that there's an Orisa here. You should, of course, get shot here by the Ana and by the Orisa. They should, of course, focus you here, so you take a lot of damage. But okay, you want to go for this kill, but of course, she's getting healed, right? So, the worst time that you can go for this is now. But you go for that away. She survives, and what now? Right now you're in this giant open space. You can't follow up on the flux, which actually is a pretty good flux. Like, look at this. It gets the Ana, right? So you could heal the Ana. You can't chase the Mercy. You don't have dash anymore, right? Imagine if you were high, right? You could have shot at the Tracer, and then you could be like, okay, she's getting healed, so I'll kill the Mercy, who ran in a straight line to the Tracer like that. I'll just kill the Mercy, and then I'll kill the Orisa. Or I harass Orisa because she doesn't have Fortify anymore, right? So she is really, really, really squishy. And free ult charge. So you're gonna W after the Mercy. You're gonna miss because your crosser placement is off, right? You're gonna shoot at her feet. And she's gonna jump over with her glide. She's gonna jump over your crosser because you're aiming here instead of aiming here. There's actually one of the instances where you have bad crosser placement. You're gonna shoot the feet of the Orisa as well. You're gonna shoot the ground, huge. Then you're gonna miss some shots. Just slow down your shots, man. You get the... you finally get the Mercy. You get mined. Okay. So you don't need to really clear these mines. Because unless you're gonna get out, then you should clear probably like these mines over here. But again, it's gotta be difficult for you to clear out these mines because you're Genji. Okay. When you saw the mine getting popped, you could have tried to dash out. That's about it. But now, shoot these guys. Like, try to shoot these guys. Most likely this one, because this one is fortified. So shoot the Hammond. He's standing still. Instead, you clear the mines. And, and then you walk into one. So you clear the mines, except you didn't. So, congratulations. You played yourself. Okay? Now, luckily, your team is somehow holding on to this. And this is just a clown fiesta. Your team is holding on to this. And you're getting somewhere. You climb this wall for no fucking reason. Waste a bunch of time that you could have been used shooting at people. You help kill the Hammond, right? And once again, instead of going top, there's a fucking Ana here. She's been there all game. There's a Mercy outside, right? Half health, easy frag. You decide to rotate into the point for no reason. There's no reason to go in here. They're not even remotely close to capping the point. So you go in here, the Tracer blinks, and she hits the pulse bomb. And to be honest, I have no clue if bronze players got this good, but this Tracer can hit sticks, which is kind of crazy to watch. It's probably like a silver player or gold player that's been practicing her sticks and then she's playing in the CeeLo. Is it actually? I'm actually gonna check that. Is it? Nope, it's a bronze player. That's just really good at hitting sticks. Okay. Not that it's very difficult to hit sticks, you just need to know blink range, right? But still. Okay, so please, right? You're out of, right? You need ult charge, so stop waiting for your team. Go up here and start shooting shurikens. You don't need to run in, you just need to stand there and shoot shurikens. That's the only thing you need. And by the way, is there a ball just sitting on... Yeah, he's just fucking having the time of his life. I didn't notice this before. He's just spinning around on the point. Why is he spinning around? Why? And why is the Mercy damage boosting him while he does it? Why is... Oh my god, why is the Tracer... Oh god, this guy's on the flank. Of course he is. He's sitting on this roof. Oh my god, this is fucking amazing. I'm so glad I hit the wrong key. Okay, there's a junk right there. You walk into the mine. You need healing. There's a health pack here. Just pick it up. That way you don't lose any downtime. You need damage, bro. You need damage. It's 93%. You need Blade to win this fight, okay? Stop doing this kind of stuff. The Tracer is a bot, but huge kill. Nice kill, nice kill. Okay, nice. You're gonna push in. You see the Ana shots. Your Sigma even shoot back at the Ana. Okay, there's an Ana there. You can kill the Ana if you want, okay? You have tanks on the point. You don't need to be on the point. You have people on the point. You can kill this Ana. She's not even full health anymore. Just kill her, right? There's a free Ana kill there. Buddy, okay? But, holy shit, I can't find you. Okay, but no. Okay, you're gonna play here. This is like the worst position that you can be in because, of course, it's straight in front of the entire enemy team. This is like the worst thing a Genji player can do, right? It's just to fight straight into the entire enemy team. But let's see how you play. You're gonna see here, you're gonna shoot, you're gonna dash through, you're gonna get hit by the anti-nade from this Ana, right? So you're gonna get antied. That wasn't probably meant for you, but you played with your main group instead of off-angling, so that's kind of your fault. Okay, but you also anti their team. Huge. Okay, there's a bongo and there's an eraser. The eraser dies to the orb, you break the bongo, nice. The Mercy is 1 health. You have 12 shurikens. The Mercy is actually, no cap, 4 health. Okay? And you start to reload. You even have dash. Just cancel the reload with dash. Just dash. Just dash. Okay, just kill her. Bro, come on. And then you miss. And now, you're here. Okay? 4 people in front of you. Junkrat just missed a shot. Okay, so what you do now is that you want to seek high ground because this is not safe. You should feel scared. You're 99 on blade. This is what you do. You dash through. You get to the wall, you climb top, you pull the blade, and then you, like, jump, and then you drop, and then you can stay float by jumping here, and then you swing down at them, and then you get, like, the kill onto the Junkrat, and then after you get the kill onto the Junkrat, then you get the kill onto the Orisa, probably, because he's gonna be the easiest one, and then if you ever notice that the Ana is there, then you can go and kill the Ana, okay? That's what you do, okay? You go dash through, huge, you didn't need to right-click, but sure. Because now that you right-clicked, you didn't kill her with the dash, so now you don't have dash. So that sucks. But you can still do it. You just need to climb up. You didn't need dash. You can just climb up to high ground. Instead, you stay here. Right? You stay on low ground with your good positioning that you talked about. You talked about your good positioning. You talked about peeling. You haven't peeled shit. And you haven't applied pressure. You're always just waiting for your team to push. Or then you push alone and whatever. But your positioning. Look at this. You're on the low ground. There's a Junkrat here. He's looking at you. Why didn't you go top? Why are you not deflecting? What are you doing here? You're gonna get hit by the nade. You're 1 health, or you're fucking 20 health now, right? You gotta pop the deflect in the end, so you block the melee. Then you go inside. Like, when you blocked there, you could have cancelled and then meleeed back. He's 4 health. You could have cancelled and then right-clicked or meleeed back, and then you could have killed him, right? You didn't, right? You're 20 health. All you need to do is hit 1 shot, okay? And he's reloading. So, it's free. Okay? It's free. Just kill him. All you need to just cancel and just shoot. Here you gotta be aggressive. When you're this low health, you just gotta... And he is so that low health. It's about who shoots first. So you just gotta shoot. Instead, you're gonna pull the blade and go through that entire animation. And I suppose that everyone knows what is gonna happen now. He's here. And I'm gonna slow this down for you. And every Genji main that has died with blade out is gonna know how this feels like. Right? And that is you losing all your elo once again. Okay? And there we go. The opposing side won the map. Okay? Why are you in bronze, my good friend? Why are you always losing? Is it because of your team? No, your team actually carried a lot of those team fights. Won a lot of those team fights. When you died alone to your Junkrat, your team kept the team fight alive. Your team actually didn't even stagger here. They tried to heal you as much as they could. Your team actually good. Your Sigma tried to pressure this Ana, right? Your team your Ana was good at harassing the Junkrat on this high ground. Is your team full of GMs? No. But this is bronze. They're not supposed to be, right? They're supposed to be bronze players. You are supposed to be the silver gold player that just smurfs in this entire lobby, right? Not this guy who is fucking gold bordered with 253 extra levels stuck in bronze, okay? So what you gotta do, man, is you gotta get better positioning. Your positioning isn't good. And the fact that you think it's good says something about the fact that you are so oblivious to what you do yourself and you just blame your team, right? Instead of blaming your team, why didn't anybody kill the Junkrat? Why didn't anybody kill the Ana? Why didn't you do it? Why is my team losing the fight? Why didn't you fucking just destroy the enemy team? They're so bad. They're out of position all the time. You're giving away free kills. The first team fight, if you had just killed the Junkrat, which is your job, when he was that low, he would never have killed you and one more of your teammates, and you could have won first team fight. But you didn't. You decided to climb top, and then meme around on top, and then spend 10 years chasing down a Mercy. For some reason. Right? Like you gotta get some form of responsibility onto yourself, and look, stop thinking about what is my team doing wrong? Why is my team so bad? And I think, what can I do better as a player? What can I do to destroy the enemy team? How can I outplay the opposing team? How can I carry? Especially when you're at the lowest rank in the game, where literally, like, it tells you something. Everyone is bad in this elo, including yourself, and you should be able to realize that. And there's nothing wrong in being bad at something. There's something wrong, however, in being bad at something and thinking it's not your fault that you're bad, that it's someone else's fault. Why is my team so shit? Right? Fix your positioning. It's not safe. You always die. You always take unnecessary damage, get hit by anti-nades, and you're never in a good, powerful position, as I showed in the beginning of this video. Your awareness is completely off. You're not paying attention to what the enemy team is doing, where the enemy team is, what people are doing. You're never, ever, ever paying attention to that. And it's so obvious that it's happening. And you, for some reason, cannot even get proper target prioritization and stay on target. You will lose track of targets and start shooting someone else. Like, for example, here, where you start shooting the Orisa instead of shooting the Mercy. And it's just really weird to take a look at. Okay? Fix that. Your mechanics is not the problem. Like, it's not your aim. Your aim is completely fine for somebody in bronze. Like, it's not your aim. I've coached a lot of people in bronze. It's not your aim. Okay? Your aim is fine. Right? It needs to get improved if you want to hit like platinum and diamond. Your aim is not that good if you need to hit those elos. But for somebody in bronze, your aim is fine. It's just everything else is completely off. Like, you spent 10 years finding out that Junkrat was there on your screen. Like, you should immediately see them, immediately land some shots onto him, and immediately just been able to dash in and finish him off. That would have been first kill, right? Stuff like that, right? So that is the stuff that you need to do to improve. I want to thank you, however, for submitting the VOD. I want to thank the viewers for watching. Do you want to see more stuff like this? Then the comment section is the place to go. Liking the video, dude. It's Overwatch content. You have to like it, right? Remember me? I was an Overwatch YouTuber once. Remember the good times? I used to make Overwatch content. You like this. You should like this video. And if you weren't subscribed, then you should subscribe to this video. If you want to see more, you should subscribe. You want to get yourself coached or yelled at, I suppose. Comment section is not the place to drop it because I'm dumb. Discord server, however, link in description. That's the place to drop it. My Twitter is also there, so you should drop me a follow on Twitter. I'm just saying. And besides that, I hope you have a lovely day. Please do get the positive. My name's been Jonal. Remember to tell somebody that you love them. And as always, keep the enemy in your crosshair. Especially if they AFK like that fucking Junkrat does. I'm done. Have a nice one, guys.